This is a new painting that you brought in today?
Uh-huh. This is a part of the Loveless Chronicle series, which is the chapter about kind of the process of what's going on while I create this 100-part series, and this is about the kind of diaries that go on. And this particular one is about working at a diner. I got a job working at a late-night diner in Echo Park in Los Angeles, and I wanted to kind of do a Mickey based on the experiences of working there, because I haven't worked in, at a diner in so long. My past experiences have been in diners. One in Savannah, Georgia, called Paper Moon, and Sparky's in San Francisco. So getting back to this is kind of bringing me to the past, and so this is a little bit about nostalgia and food.
You just wrote a journal entry in Mickey's face.
And it's like stream of consciousness. I didn't have it planned out. The words just came out. So
Right.
The Mickey's about the diner. There's 8 eggs. The piece is called eight Eggs Over Mickey. And so there's 8 eggs here, and they all say flip me, because in the eggs, in the eyes, it says 2 eggs over easy. In order to get 2 eggs over easy, you have to flip these eggs. So it says order up hash browns, home fries, French toast.
Will you go ahead and read the
Yeah.
inside? Yeah, awesome.
So the diary in the center says September 15th, 2012, Echo Park, Los Angeles. That temp job at the union office didn't last long. I couldn't stop drawing at my desk, and I could tell that I was weirding them out. I went out for lunch that day to the diner on the corner. It had been there since 1949. Hip girls and guys work there. I ordered an appetizer, and I'm feeling down because I don't like my side job, and yet I can't quit it because I need cash for travel and supplies for my art. And I taste the food and look up at the server. "Are you hiring?" I say, sweating in a ridiculous office suit. "Yes," she says. "I literally hadn't worked in a diner in about 12 years. Since Sparky's in San Francisco. I love the graveyard shift, so I leave that office job and I paint during the day and I work at night, and I come home at 3 a.m. and see the coyotes walking on the streets looking for food, and sometimes I stay up to watch the sunrise. I'm really liking these moments working the late night shift. It fills me up. I've never been much for glamour, and there is something strangely fulfilling about being tired and greasy and smelling like syrup pancakes and coffee. The customers are nice. Some of them can be a bit awful and mean sometimes, but that's the way it works, really. There are fantastic people, too. I do come here for the human interaction more than anything else. It is a world that is so separate from my own. I love it. Sometimes my worlds come together. The other day, a woman came talking about how pop art was a farce, and I quickly sought to defend it with a rebuttal. She squinted her eyes at me and said, "What do you know about art? You are just a waiter." And I said, "You're right. I know nothing." So that's like the whole, piece about, and that actually really did happen. This woman, came up to me and just said, "You don't know anything about, what do you know?" And I didn't want to tell her what I did for a living. I didn't want to tell her that I was an artist for Disney, and so I just said, "I don't know anything about art whatsoever." And in that frustration, I created this piece about it, which I really like.